never do what you just did.
Right.
On any show. That's not what you would do.
This is a fucking cool ass car. I really love this car.
Fastest car I've ever had.
And you said it's a Volvo?
Yeah.
And he tells me if I'm on an empty freeway at the end of, like, in the middle of the night where I know there's no cars, like, I will take a nap because the car will do it for me.
That sounds insane.
It is insane.
Like, I had a driving job, like, way back in 2009, but then Uber and Lyft started happening, and I was like, I want to do that. And then I started driving Uber and Lyft, and then I started driving, like, nights. Love
Yeah, you
the
get
lights.
to see so much, yeah. And you probably went to, like, so many places you've never seen.
Oh, and the action, you know? Like,
sometimes good, sometimes bad.
like, you find out, like, oh, there's this, like, underground scene
Mm-hmm.
that you never even knew existed.
Oh, yeah, when you start picking people up at, like, 6 in the morning, yeah. Especially in downtown. That's where all my friends and I hang out, are warehouse parties that are underground and illegal.
No.
Oh, well, the lobby's on the 73rd floor. You have, in order to check into the hotel, you have to go to the top.
That's so cool.
It's cool, but it's also really annoying. I'm an interior designer. I understand, like, the appeal of that and, like, the aesthetics and how, like, chic and fab that comes off. You're on the 40th floor. You have to go up to the 70th floor, go to a different elevator, and then go down to get to your room. I understand what they were, like, trying to do, but I don't think that they were smart enough, conceptualize and execute it correctly. It's a cool experience, you know, that they're trying to make an experience out of it, but
no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they made the tunnel.
Oh, yeah. Love this. They always light this tunnel up in football team, yellow and blue. It's always like yellow and blue, or...
Oh, the Rams.
Yeah, the Rams.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you have a good night.
Thanks, Matt.
Thanks.
Yeah, have a good night.
Later.
Sometimes these buildings mess things up.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
I thought I was the only one who said that.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this thing's great. There's Casey's. They used to block off the street here for them.
Really?
On St. Patrick's Day. Yeah.
This weekend's also the marathon, so everything's going to be closed on Sunday. But the fact that you only had one opportunity to see stuff was just like, oh, come on. If they're not going to do Q&As, they have to at least introduce the filmmakers. Today they did it.
Yeah, yesterday they didn't.
They did not, and I was just like, that was kind of like shitty. What am I supposed to do in the hallway? Just like raise my hand and be like, I made the one about the alien baby.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody want to talk to me? I'm sure we all would have wanted to ask each other like how we did it. Really difficult shoot because of my lead actor. He was the lead in my feature that I directed in 2007. Everything was great. We had a great time working on that. And on this one, his ego took over, and he was being such an asshole. Misogyny to a T. I brought in a bunch of friends to kind of work on this one. The lead actress and like Ross was just not a team player. But it finally got to the point where she was just like, I'm done. She was just cutting me off, and I'm trying to like, I need you to shut the fuck up so that I can actually put enough words on the paper to have something to shoot tomorrow. And I'll work it out. And I'm like, no, you don't need to work shit out. Just go to fucking bed, dude. I'll see you in the morning.
Jesus.
And while I'm directing my stepdaughter, she's never acted before, so all my attention's there, like trying to make her feel comfortable. And I walk past a room, and I hear Keith say to how much do you weigh?
What?
He's like, oh, yeah, I can definitely pick you up. I said, well, I don't know what they're working out in there, but, like, all right, I guess it sounds like they're working something out. I pull her aside, I'm like, all right, so let's start talking about the scene. She goes, don't worry about it. We're just going to do it as it's written. I'm like, why? She's like, I don't want to talk about it. So little did I know that when Keith got her in the room, he goes, what don't you understand about the script? Started, like, mansplaining every line to her.
God damn
I had no idea this had happened. She's like, I don't want to just walk away because I can't just leave.
Right.
I didn't find this out until the next day when he came into my office, and he's like, oh yeah, I really, you know, set her straight. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you set her straight? What does that mean? He was like the good guy in the situation. Like, that's not your position. Like, you're not supposed to explain to your co-star her role. We have discussions together as a group, and you never do what you just did.
Right.
On any show. That's not what you would do. Call her, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I have no fucking idea what he was thinking. I never acted this way before. Yeah, I don't think she's going to want to be doing any movies with me anytime soon after that.
Yeah,
And I felt terrible about it. And he lives in LA, and I didn't invite him to the screening.
Good.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to see him. Still so angry at him. You are fucking your life up with your attitude.
How's it going?
Good.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Hello. Hi.